Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while, but I'm back and today I have for you guys a summer makeup look, and I'm just teaching you how to achieve this look when you have, like, let's say an oily T-zone like I do, or like some certain areas that are oily. What you can do to still achieve that bronzy and glowy look that we all like, at least most of us. Anyways, before getting into the video, you can follow me on Instagram at feeeyn. You can also follow me on Twitter at feeeyn. They're both the same usernames, and I'll also leave that down below. But without further ado, let's get on to the tutorial. So to start off my face, I'm going to be priming with the Becca First Light priming filter, and I just have this little sample of it, and I'm going to apply that on the outer part of my face because my T-zone is the part that tends to get a little bit oily, so it's just gonna be on the outer part because it doesn't get oily here, but since my nose gets oily, it tends to start like getting oily around my nose area. And for my T-zone today, I'm going to be using the Benefit Professional primer, and I guess this is in number 1. I got this in a little like bag at Sephora, and I've never used any Benefit products, so I don't know much about them, but I'm going to, since this comes like with this, I'm just going to apply like 2 drops on top of that and apply it on my T-zone. That is all I'll be applying for primer for today, because since it is summer, I want to look fresh and glowy, so that's why I applied the Becca primer on the outer part. So as you can see, it gives me like a natural glow, but I still want to keep like my oily areas matte, and that is why I applied those 2 different primers. So now for foundation today, I'm going to be trying out a foundation because I have been wanting to try this foundation, and it is the Cover FX Power Play, and I got it in the shade N70, and I'm really hoping that it still like matches me because I got it a couple days ago and I was waiting to like film to use it. And I'm just going to dot that all over my face, and I'm hoping this matches me because when I matched myself at Sephora, this seemed to be the shade, but it kind of looks too dark right now. Let's hope that's not the case. So I'm just going to start patting it. Wow, it definitely is too dark for me. I don't know why I thought this was my shade in Sephora. I really like how the foundation is sitting on my face. I feel like it is pretty buildable. It is a like medium to full coverage, I would say. The only thing is that I picked out the wrong shade, but that's my fault. But I do really like how it's sitting on my face. It's like, especially on my nose, because I am like struggling with my nose at the moment because I have some like texture. I really like the finish. It's not a full like matte finish, but I would say it's like but it's not too sticky, so it would only require like a little bit of powder. So now I'm just gonna go in with some Tarte Shape Tape in light medium and blend that out with a Morphe E8. And I am going to be setting my concealer right away to prevent any creasing from happening. So I applied translucent powder on my nose, under my eyes, on my eyelids, obviously, and my forehead, so basically on my T-zone. And I didn't apply any like out here because it doesn't feel too tacky, but I'm gonna apply bronzer and blush and all that over here, and then clean it up down here. So that's why I didn't really apply any powder like out here. So I'm going to bronze and contour today with the Kat Von D Shade and Light contour palette. And as you can see, because of that primer, the backup primer that I used in the beginning, you can see that like the high point of my cheek is pretty glowy right now. Now that we're all nice and bronzy, I'm going to blush. I'm going to use this shade called Morocco from the Juvia's Nubian 2 palette to use as blush. For some reason I just really like this eyeshadow as like eyeshadow. It's like my favorite orange eyeshadow, but it's also I've used it as a blush before and I really liked it, so I'm going to be doing the same today. So I'm just going to pat lightly and dust off some excess and just start patting it on, because it can get real pigmented real quick. Then, because I'm trying to really glow this summer, I'm going to top that blush off with this one from the Nude Rose Sculpt and Glow Contour Highlight and Blush Palette from BH Cosmetics. So I did my brows off camera and I used a new product today. I guess it's all about using new product. But I used the Benefit Brow in number 5, I believe. It is my first time using this and I actually really liked it. The color was a like perfect match. I really love the color, well, the shade. And I really like how it left like my eyebrows, and then to set them I used the, excuse the cap, my dog got a hold of it. So I used the Hourglass Brow Volumizing Fiber Gel to set my brow hairs in place, and that is what I used on my brows today, and I'm really liking it. Also, as you can see, what I added like on top of the blush really left my cheeks really glowy. I'm going to be highlighting with the Fenty Beauty highlighter in Hustla Baby, and I'll be using a Makeup Shack T89 brush to highlight. And let's be honest, I actually couldn't hold off until this video to use this highlighter, as well as another product I'm going to be using, because I really wanted to try it out, because the only thing I've tried from Fenty Beauty is the foundation and I really like the foundation. So I wanted to give like some other products a try, and I actually do like the highlighter. As you can see, it leaves a really nice wet looking glow. I'm going to be contouring my nose a little bit. I know this is like a natural summer look, but I'm just really, I'm not gonna do a harsh contour. I'm just gonna add a little bit of bronzer. So as you can see, it's nothing too harsh. I just really wanted to add a little bit of definition, but now I'm going to be highlighting my inner corners. And because I want my inner corner highlight to pop out a little bit more, I'm going to be spraying some Mario Badescu onto the brush. And then to coat my lashes, I'm going to be using the Buxom Big T's Plumping Mascara. I'm only going to apply a little bit, just enough to blend my real lashes with the falsies I'm going to apply. Since this is a natural look, you can go like without falsies if you want. It's all personal preference. And I'm just applying some more bronzer because I feel like it faded a little bit, and I really want to look as bronzy as I can. So for lashes today, I'm going to be using the Eyelure and Vegas Nay Luxe collection, and I'm gonna be using the Luxe Beauty, the bronze, and I'm gonna be using the Bronze Beauty. But just kidding, I'm not gonna be using those today. Instead, I'm gonna use the Makeup Shack lashes in style Penelope. Finally, for lips, I'm going to be using No Shade by Dose of Colors, and on top of that, I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. And I actually got these two in a little set at Sephora because like I said, I've been wanting to try some other products from Fenty Beauty. So when I saw that little set, I really liked it and I wanted to give it a try. And I actually like how the gloss smells. So this is the completed look for this more natural summer look. It's very bronzy and glowy, and that's like one of my favorite looks. And with a nude lip and a gloss on top. The lashes are pretty like natural and wispy. They're not like too over the top, and the brows are like more defined, and like I'll admit that, but that's because I have like no brow hair, so doing like a feathered look doesn't go too well for me. I've tried it before, and there was like one time where I was able to do it right, but I wasn't feeling the feather brow today. I wanted to just stick to like the brows that I usually do, and I really like the product that I used. Yeah, I ended up liking all the products that I use. And I'm actually thinking twice about using primers now because I actually really like how it like left my skin, like how it looked after I only applied the foundation. Like it looked really good. So I am probably gonna start using primers now. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out a lot, as well as clicking the little bell button down below to be notified every time I upload. And make sure you are getting notified every time I upload, because YouTube's being like weird now, and it's not really notifying everyone whenever I upload. Like I know my mom will tell me she didn't receive like a notification for the last 2 videos I uploaded. The first one she didn't receive it at all, and the second one she received it like days later. So make sure it is notifying you every day. Like I don't know how you do that exactly, but I don't know if it's like you click the bell twice or you go to your settings or one of those things to make sure, because it really does help me out a lot. And comment down below with any other video suggestions you have. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.